University, Government First Aid College, Shankararayana. I am Mohini. I am here with you. Commercial Crime Insurance Programs. Commercial Crime Insurance Programs. Let us study. Beginning in the summer or fall of 2000 in most jurisdictions, the Commercial Crime Insurance Program that was jointly administered by Insurance Service Office and the Surety Association of America SAA was effectively replaced by separate ISO and SAA commercial crime insurance programs. The forms and endorsements of the joint ISO or SAA commercial crime program can and undoubtedly will start be used by individual insurers that elect not to adopt the new program. However, in most states, ISO no longer files the ISO forms and endorsement that were part of the ISO or SSA program on behalf of its affiliates. Instead, it files the forms and endorsements of the new separate ISO program. Let us see what is new program. There are 10 coverage and policy forms in the new ISO commercial crime program. The coverage forms are designed for use in a package policy. The policy forms are designed for use as a monoline crime policy. The difference between them is that the provisions of the common policy conditions form are included in the policy forms but omitted from the coverage forms. Incorporating these provisions in the policy forms eliminates the need for a separate common policy conditions form in monoline crime policy. We can study these in Exhibit 1. It is of ISO commercial crime forms and policies. Let us study commercial crime forms and policy mainly under two heads: law sustained forms and the discovery forms. Under law sustained forms, again we study for commercial entities what are the different forms and policies are there, and again we study for government entities regarding them what are the different policies are there. Again under discovery forms, we study about the commercial entities as well as about the government entities. Let us see law sustained forms for commercial entities. It comes under CR 0021. It is commercial crime coverage form. It is a law sustained form. It is used as a package policy. CR 0023 commercial crime policy. It is for a law sustained form. It is a monoline crime policy. CR 0029 employee theft and forgery policy. It is a law sustained form. It is very much related to monoline crime policy with only two insuring agreements. Now let us see discovery forms for commercial entities. That is CR 0020 commercial crime coverage form. It is a discovery form used in a package policy. CR 0022 commercial crime policy. It is also discovery form. It is a monoline crime policy. CR 0028 employee theft and forgery policy. Discovery form monoline. It is a monoline crime policy with only two insuring agreements. Law sustained forms for governmental entities. CR 0025 government crime coverage form. It is law sustained form used as a package policy. CR 0027 government crime policy. It is again law sustained form. It is a monoline crime policy. Discovery forms for government entities. It is CR 24 government crime coverage form, discovery form for use in a package policy. CR 0026 government crime policy. It is again discovery form, monoline crime policy. Now let us see what are the difference between ISO and ISO or SSA crime forms. Now, let us say organization and structure wise, the ISO program is structured to require fewer forms and endorsements than the ISO SSA program. For example, the ISO program offers 7 popular crime coverages in a single form, whereas the ISO SSA program consists of 19 separate coverage forms. Also, the coverages themselves are grouped differently in the two programs. For example, the outside the premises ensuring agreement in the ISO form provides coverage comparable to that provided under section 2 of three different ISO or SSA forms. Employee theft versus employee dishonesty coverage. The ISO program offers employee theft coverage rather than the employee dishonesty coverage of the ISO or SSA program. The ISO forms omit the requirement in the ISO or SAA forms that dishonest acts must be committed with the manifest intent of causing the insured to suffer a loss. Then go to the ERISA compliance. The ISO forms include all the provisions necessary to ensure employee benefit plans in compliance ERISA simply by naming the plans as insured. There is no need for an endorsement. Under the ISO or SSA program, an ERISA compliance endorsement must be added to the policy to achieve the same result. Next, client's property. The ISO forms exclude property of client while at the client's premises, unless coverage is added by endorsement. The ISO or SSA forms cover the client's property unless coverage is excluded by endorsement. Next is termination of extended period to discover loss. The extended period to discover loss in all the ISO forms expires on the inception of replacement insurance, regardless of whether the replacement insurance covers loss sustained prior to its effective date. In the ISO or SSA program, the provision applies only to discovery coverage and the extended discovery period terminates on the inception of similar insurance that covers the loss in whole or in. Next year difference is inventory shortage exclusion point of view. The inventory shortage exclusion that applies to employee theft coverage under the ISO program allows the insured to offer inventory information to support the amount of loss if the insured establishes that a loss has occurred without reliance on this information. Next point is next point of difference is trading and warehouse receipts coverage. The ISO forms exclude loss from trading and warehouse receipts unless coverage is added by endorsement. The ISO or SSA forms provide coverage for loss from trading and warehouse receipts unless coverage is excluded by endorsement. Next point of difference is replacement cost coverage. The ISO forms value covered property other than money and securities at replacement cost with no deduction for depreciation. Under the ISO or SSA forms, valuation of covered property other than money and securities is at its actual cash value. Leased property. The ISO forms specifically extend coverage to leased property. The ISO or SSA forms do not mention leased property, although they specify that coverage applies to property owned or held by the insured or for which the insured is legally liable. The next point is automatic coverage for mergers and acquisitions. The ISO forms for commercial entities grant 90 days automatic coverage with respect to employees or premises acquired in an acquisition or merger, compared with the 60 days of automatic coverage in the ISO or ASAA forms. Next point is requirement to report all losses. The ISO forms omit the requirement found in the deductible provisions in the ISAO or SAA employee dishonesty forms that the insured report all losses, including those under the deductible. Next point is coverage tertiary. In the ISO forms, the coverage tertiary for most coverages is the United States. Its tertiaries and possessions Puerto Rico and Canada, except that in the government crime forms, Canada is not included. In the ISO or SSA forms, the coverage tertiary for most coverages is the United States, US, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, the Canal Zone, and Canada. Lastly, limited liability company members and managers. The ISO forms address the status of limited liability company members and managers in various provisions throughout the forms. The ISO or SSA forms do not